So let's dig into it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. In our last session, I explored the basics of manifestation and its historical roots. Now, I'm going to dig into what I discussed in the other video about some advanced techniques and some incredible ways that different cultures around the world have harnessed this power. Plus, we will actually connect ancient practices to cutting edge scientific discoveries. And then we will also share some inspiring real life examples. And some of these examples are people that you know around the world who are rich and already living the life that they want. So let's get started. Now, talking about manifestation techniques, a lot of people tend to walk away because they think, oh, it's just a bunch of bull crap. It doesn't work, blah, 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 blah. Manifestation can work for any and everyone. You literally don't have to believe in nothing. You just have to do it. That's the key. But believing in it makes it stronger. Now, this isn't just about setting intentions and hoping for the best. There's advanced techniques that can supercharge your abilities to bring your desires into reality. And so here's a few. And I think we discussed about it in the last video, but I'm going to add a few more things, okay? Don't forget about the pillow method. I told you this before. Write your desire on a piece of paper and put it under your pillow. As you drift off to sleep, visualize your desires coming true. This technique taps into the power of your subconscious mind, where it is most receptive when you're asleep. The power of the subconscious mind is so important. It remembers your trauma, your pain, everything that you've gone through, everything that you've experienced that has made an impact on your life, and it literally controls your reality. Do research. Now, the 5-5 times 5 method, which I call the 5-5-5 method, it's where you write your desires 55 times for 5 consecutive days. Now, this repetitive action helps you to embed the intention deeply into your subconsciousness, aligning your energy with your goal. What about scripting? Write a detailed narrative of your life as if your desires have already come to pass. Describe your feelings, experiences, and the people around you. Hell, describe the car you drive, the money you have, the clothes you wear, whatever you want to describe. Make it very detailed. And this technique helps to create a vivid image. And this mental image is literally your desired reality. And as you're writing it, you remember it, you feel it, you enhance it. Manifestation practices are deeply embedded in various cultures around the world. So let's explore a few. African traditions. In African spirituality, the power of the spoken word and the intention is amazing. You have to remember, back in our day, we did root work, hoodoo, rituals, spells. We did everything to manifest our desired outcome. These traditions literally emphasize on the connection between the spiritual and the physical world, using natural elements like earth, air, water, and fire and ancestral wisdom to bring forth those changes. Come on, don't get no better than that. In ancient Egypt, the Egyptians believed in the power of hieroglyphs and sacred texts to invoke divine intervention. Heck, there are still hieroglyphs on the walls today, and most of them told the future. Like, they even use rituals and ceremonies to align themselves with cosmic forces, believing that their intention could influence their reality. When I talk to y'all about the Indian Vedic practices, these texts highlighted the power of mantras and manifestations. They literally have a sound, a mantra for anything. They would chant this mantra or hum the mantra like om, om, om. They would do this 108 times. Now, there's a significance to that, but we'll talk about that in the future. And they would literally align their energy with the universe to attract the desired outcome, and meditation to clear their mind and focus their intentions. Now let's dig into modern science, because I know that's why a lot of you guys are here. Like, ain't no way she connecting manifestation to modern science. Blah, 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 blah. No, I am. Because modern science is the beginning, okay, to validate what ancient cultures have known for centuries. Look, neuroscience is one of the studies that shows our thoughts and beliefs can shape our reality. It's the brain plasticity, that allows it to rewire itself based on our thoughts and experiences. These techniques like visualizations and affirmations activate that brain's reward system. It makes your goal feel more attainable. Now, I know sometimes affirmations can sound like, why does this sound like a false positive? It's not. Keep going until it rewires your brain. I promise you. You're talking to someone who had to bring herself out of the dark place. Now, in quantum physics, the observer effect is, in quantum physics, it kind of suggests that the act of observing a particle can change its behavior. So this aligns with the idea that our focused intention can influence our outcomes. By visualizing our desires, we are affecting the quantum field in ways that bring our goals closer to reality. Or what about positive psychology? Now, we talked about this in the last video, right? Research in positive psychology shows that the growth mindset and the positive expectations can lead to better outcomes. Believing in our ability to achieve our goals can create a self-fulfilling prophecy where our actions align with our beliefs to manifest our desires. I feel like that's super amazing, and it actually happens. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I've made so many things happen just by using the exact things that I'm talking to you about. Now, there has been recent studies in neuroscience and psychology, and I think it provides amazing insight into how manifestation works. Now, there was research by Dr. Carol Dweck on the growth mindset that shows that believing in our ability to achieve something makes it more likely that we will. But all of that still aligns with manifestation. But that's science. Now, belief in positive thinking is crucial. Look at James Doty's work on neuroscience. Okay, the neuroscience of manifestation reveals literally through his work how focused intention can literally change the brain structure. The brain structure? We changing brain structure? Come on, y'all. And not only changing the brain structure, but enhancing our ability to achieve our goals. So literally completely rewiring the brain just because you have focused intention and you think different. This scientific backing just adds a new dimension to the ancient practice of manifestation that everyone thought was just play. Let me give you some real life examples, because you done already heard most of this stuff before. So you're here for the real life examples, right? So I want to make it more relatable and give you some real life information, right? So think about this lady, Sarah, like Sarah's dream trip to Bali, excuse me. Sarah had always dreamed of traveling to Bali, okay, but didn't have the finances. So she visualized herself exploring the beautiful beaches, immersed in the rich culture of the island through a series of synchronistic events. She actually received an unexpected bonus at work, won a small amount in a local raffle, and then even got a discounted travel package. With unwavering faith, she literally manifested her dream trip to Bali. Oh my God. I mean, she literally manifested her dream trip to Bali. Now think about that. That's happened to plenty of people. But some of you would say coincidence. What about Mark's dream job? Mark longed for a better job, an opportunity in a specific industry. He visualized himself enjoying a fulfilling and well paying job in his desired field. He let go of any doubt and fear and fully trusted in the universe to bring him the perfect opportunity. And in an unexpected turn of events, Mark received a call from a company that he had applied to months ago, offering him a dream job with a generous salary package. I know y'all have heard of stories like that, right? What about the story of vision board success? A woman literally created a vision board of her dream home and was able to manifest that exact home within a year. She focused her goal, visualized living in that home every day, and took inspired action towards making it a reality. Oh, but them stories might not be good enough for you, so let's dig deeper. Let's look at some examples of people that you actually might know that have successfully used manifestation to achieve their dreams. Wasn't Oprah Winfrey one of them? Yeah.
I don't vision board anymore because I am a powerful manifester, and I know that, and I know how to do it without physically putting it on a board. You have to meet the vibration. You can't be above or below it. It's just what I was talking about, negative energy, positive energy. In order to draw the thing to you that you want to come, you can't want it so much that you fear that you won't get it. You have to want it. So in order for me to be on your vision board, you must have put it there and then you let it go. And then you weren't thinking about it every day. It doesn't come to you that way. You have to do it, and then you have to meet that vibration. You have to prepare yourself to be there and ready when it shows up. The moment that comes into your being, everything is there showing up to make you more of who you were meant to be.
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like Oprah, but just bear with me. I got a few. Now, for instance, she spoke often of how she used visualization and positive thinking to overcome her challenging career in an early life. And she has built a media empire, and she's a billionaire. Now, her story is a testimony of the power of belief in manifestation. Hell, how it all started, she credited most of her success to the law of attraction. Early in her career, she visualized herself landing the role in The Color Purple. And despite her having initial setbacks, she let go of her expectations and soon received a call from Steven Spielberg offering her the part. And that's where it all began. Maybe that's not enough for you. Let's talk about Jim Carrey. And see, as a struggling actor, Jim Carrey wrote himself a check for 10 million. I think it was 10 million. I'm going to double check that and then comment if I'm incorrect.
Huge visualizer and a manifester, so I literally spent every night of my life for about 4 years on Mulholland Drive after I do the comedy clubs manifesting my life. I made a check to myself for $10 million for acting services rendered, paid to the order of Jim Carrey, post-dated Thanksgiving 1995, stuck it in my wallet, and 6 months before that due date came due, I was making $10 million for a movie. I'm a huge...
And he visualized his success daily. And by 1995, he had actually earned that exact amount for the role in Dumb and Dumber. What about Will Smith?
For this year was surrender. You know me, my mentality was always military because Daddy-O was military. So everything was get that flag to the top of that hill. There is an energy in the universe that makes the sun rise and fall and makes the ocean come in and out without my help. The idea of surrender, getting my will in sync with the universal will versus trying to impose my will on reality. And then just catching the hot shit that goes by. Ooh, like that, just chilling, you know. Ooh, wow. Opportunity is abundant. It's always flowing, and it's always coming your way. You just got to be able to see it.
He spoke about the power of positive thinking and visualization and believes that his success in acting and music is a result of his unwavering belief in his abilities and his practice of visualizing his goals. Or what about Lady Gaga? Before she became a global superstar, she literally used to write down her goals and visualize her success.
I try. It's kind of, you repeat it to yourself every day. Music is my life. Music is my life. The fame is inside of me. I'm going to make a #1 record and with #1 hits. And it's not yet. It's a lie. You're saying a lie over and over and over again. And then one day, the lie is true.
And she often spoke about her dreams as if they were already happening, which helped her to stay focused and motivated. Let's dig one more. You know what? I got a few more. Hell, what about Arnold Schwarzenegger?
You need to watch this right now. The documentary that Arnold Schwarzenegger recently released on his entire life.
I sold myself on that stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
His entire theory of from the day he was born, living in Austria, to becoming the governor of California, all came from one thing, and that was visualization. I had this tattooed on my arm before I even watched this documentary, and him talking about how he saw every area of his life, from when he became the most renowned person all around the world with the most fit bodybuilder ever, to becoming one of the highest paid actors, to eventually becoming the governor of California. All of it came from him breaking down one thing: visualization. Go watch him talk about it, implement it in your life, and watch your life turn around.
Let's get to work.
He used visualization to achieve his bodybuilding goals and later in his acting career. He would visualize himself winning bodybuilding competitions and starring in blockbuster movies, which eventually became his reality. Do you need more? Hell, Conor McGregor, the UFC.
If you can see it here and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen. A lot of times people believe in certain things, but they keep to themselves. They don't put it out there. If you truly believe in it, if you become vocal with it, you are creating that law of attraction and it will become reality.
The UFC champion has been vocal about his use of visualization and the law of attraction. He visualized his victories and success long before they happened. And that attributed to his achievements and his strong belief in his goals. These are people y'all know. Steve Harvey.
What come out your mouth is what's gonna come back to you. It's the law of attraction. I can't meet nobody because of COVID. You're not. All men are dogs. You finna meet all of them. I never get nobody. You're not. I can't lose this weight. You sure ain't. I'm gonna get fit this year. Strong possibility. I'll never be rich. Promise you won't. I'm gonna be rich one day. Strong possibility. It's how it works, man. It's the law of attraction. It doesn't matter whether you believe in it or adhere to it. It is the law of attraction. It will never change. Everything I have is cause I say. Everything you have is cause you say. If you change what you say, you change the moment you say it, you begin to change. It's the process. If you think big, you'll be big. If you think small, you'll be small.
He shared his experiences with vision boards and affirmations. He believed that writing down his goals and visualizing them has played a significant role in his success as a comedian, an actor, and a TV host. Look, everybody be tripping on Kanye West, but look at Kanye. Yee.
I think people focus too much on the past and focus too much on regret. We get too caught up in the past and what everyone's saying, and sometimes you just have to be fearless enough to break the simulation. We're all unpaid actors in some giant script that we didn't write.
Life like this is what your life like. Try to.
He spoke about the belief in the power of positive thinking and manifestation and visualized his success in the music industry and worked tirelessly toward his goals. And it led to his rise as a global music icon and even in the fashion industry. No matter what y'all say, that man's still worth $1 billion. Denzel Washington,
if you're rejected, accept it. If you're unloved, let go. If they choose someone or something over you, move on. Not everyone you love will stay. Not everyone you trust will be loyal. I don't care about losing people who don't want to be in my life anymore. I've lost people who meant the world to me, and I'm still doing just fine. Do not follow the majority. Follow the right way. You can feel it when someone is not being real with you. Energy never lies. Always speak how you feel, and never be sorry for being real. Give people time. Give people space. Don't beg anyone to stay. Let them roam. What's meant for you will always be yours. I feel so much better when people don't know where I am and what I'm doing. You may not be able to control every situation and its outcome, but you can control your attitude and how you deal with it. Do good. It will come back to you in unexpected ways. Be happy with what you have while working for what you want. Remember that some things have to end for better things to begin.
One of the greatest actors alive has credited his success to his faith and positive thinking. He believes that visualizing his goals and maintaining a positive mindset has been crucial in his journey to becoming an acclaimed actor. How much more do I give y'all? Huh? Look. Ariana Grande.
Did you look everything you do, I think, kind of contributes to the life that you create yourself.
Oh yeah.
Every thought that you have, and it's hard because again, it's like we live in a world where we're taught to hate ourselves constantly. So it's like it's really hard, but it's like every single thing I think that you think about yourself and others and how you react to things, what you choose to think about, what you spend time talking about. It's like I think it all plays a part somehow. What you put out and what you focus your attention on is what expands, for sure.
She shared her use on affirmations and visualization to manifest her goals. She believes that staying positive and focused on her dreams has helped her achieve success in her career. Think about that. I gave you guys 10 names, right? 10 names. Now listen, in these 10 names, you guys know for sure that without a shadow of a doubt, you guys know without a shadow of a doubt that you have the ability to be able to achieve great things. These people said that they did it. They expressed it. They showed it. There's a few other people who has written checks to themselves. Billy Carson is one of them. He wrote a check to himself, got it a year later.
It is that boy. The same spark that created everything in the universe, that divine energy, is in every single atom in their body, which means that the power that's out there is the same power inside of them. Instead of praying from a position of begging, hoping, and wishing, you have to talk from a position of power, speaking things into existence, believing the end before the end. When I hop on a plane, I don't pray and hope and beg I get there safely. I command that I arrive at my destination safely. That's my prayer. That is literally the prayer. So understanding how to pray from a position of power, not from a position of weakness, because weakness, begging, hoping, wishing, those are low frequency mindsets. We know this by connecting a human being to an EEG and looking at a computer screen. We know scientifically low frequency, but a power mindset, you're connecting with the energetic grid in the universe from a position of power, you're gonna get back power and positivity. The same.
Guys, you have to believe in it and work at it. It's not just sitting there and believing and having faith and not doing anything. Look, you have to harness the power of your manifestation through so many things. I've told you guys in the last video about the gratitude loop. What do you think is going to happen if you're not thankful and you're just greedy? Do you think that you're going to get what you want if you're not thankful for what you already have? You want that abundant energy, so you have to have gratitude. You have to also yet reprogram your subconsciousness. Look, Something I didn't talk about in the last video that you can look into is use binaural beats and hypnosis. Super amazing in reprogramming the subconscious mind. And those methods can literally remove limits and beliefs and align your subconscious with your goals. Hypnosis is one of the main things that a lot of the rich actually use to immediately remove doubt, fear, anxiety, and all of that stuff that's blocking them. Gone. Remember, you have to take action. You can't just think. You have to take inspired action. Break down your desires into actionable steps and start working towards them. Remember, there's even more tools like the 777 method, and there is so many other things that we're going to talk about in the future. And if you're watching this, hey, I will talk about a few of them with you guys. Manifesting during the moon cycles, crystals and manifestation, sounds and frequencies, manifestation in your business, and so many other things, guys. We're going to dig into it because there's so much more that you can do. And I have extended topics, including color therapy and sacred geometry. We're going to dig into it. So listen to me. It's a powerful tool. And I promise you, it bridges the gap between our inner world and our reality. Remember, we are third dimensional beings. Angels are 12th dimensional beings. What's in between all those dimensions? You feel me? Like, come on. If we understand our historical roots and advanced techniques and can understand the scientific basis behind certain things, you can actually harness the power to get the life that you desire, because now you have all of the information that you need and you understand the truth. Stop believing everything is evil. Don't let people tell you you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Stop doing this and stop doing that, and learn how to take control of your own reality. Otherwise, you're going to be far behind the times. Far back there. And I don't want you far behind the times. We got a lot to do. We have a lot to get to. And I know a lot of you guys have goals, don't you? Don't you have goals? Don't you want to be successful? Even if you don't want to become rich, don't you literally want to live, eat, and at least be comfortable? Take care of your family properly? Well, how are you going to get to that? Because see, remember, in today's society, everything is meant to keep us low vibrational. So if we stay in negativity, we stay in those lower vibrations, we're not walking in happiness or peace, or we're stuck in anxiety and we're stuck in fear, then how can we manifest the life that all of those millionaires that I called out manifested? Start small if you're afraid, but be honest in what you're doing. If you need to manifest a couple $100, do so. If you need to manifest, your bill being paid, do so. If you need to manifest your rent being paid, your partner acting right, just certain little stuff that will help change the alignment of your home, start there. And then when you feel more confident, write out your big goal, your business venture, your TV show, your art project, your clothing line, you being a doctor, a nurse, whatever you want to be. Write that life out and stop playing. There is so many ways to manifest, and I promise you, I'm going to dig into all of them. What I want you to do is take this information that you're learning and research deeper. Because that is how you become the best version of yourself. See, life is not necessarily short, but we're on borrowed time. And time is an illusion. So if we're on borrowed time and time is an illusion, how much time do you really have to not be who you want to be, or who you need to be, or even what your life path is meant to be? We don't have time to keep playing. Using these tools to manifest your desires and getting everything that you need and desire is going to help you to be comfortable and be at peace and be happy and live a fruitful life, fruitful relationships, and have fruitful connections. And sometimes that's going to require you to be alone or let certain people go that does not serve your higher purpose. And those are hard decisions that you have to make in order for you to begin to live in happiness, in order for you to even have a positive mindset. The negative must fade away. Thank you so much for joining me on this deeper explanation of manifestation. I really just wanted to talk to you about the rich people who have already used these tools. I've used these tools myself for many things, and I'm still manifesting more. So listen. We're going to keep digging into this exploration on manifestation, keep shining, and keep believing. Because listen, as you shift and you keep your manifesting on point and you keep your dreams as a part of your reality, you're going to be unstoppable. Until next time, stay blessed, stay amazing, be extra, and stay magical.